It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top. They have taken all the decisions so far this season, jumping ahead 3-0 in the season series.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Pondexter and Davis fill up the forward slots. Evans and Gordon are the guard set, and it's Ashik in at the 5 down low.
And really, I thought Anthony Davis a season ago just took the league by storm. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers. I think you could argue if the Pelicans' record had been a little better, he probably would have won the league MVP.
Warriors ball.
Curry against Evans from downtown. The shot by Curry, no good. Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to the Raptors. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Iguodala with the steal. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Launches the 3. That's good. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here's Davis. Green with the block. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. Curry with another miss.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Ashik, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside Curry. They get the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Davis drives in. The 11-footer. Nice jump shot. Good. Davis has got his first 2 points.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Sounds good.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. They double-team Curry. And it's Omer Ashik with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second person, second team.
Curry, wide open, sinks the triple. Curry's got 6 points.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Evans. And Ashik kicks to Gordon. Here's Davis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
Well, whether you call him the Brow or Ant or the future, Anthony Davis made the leap in year 3 to franchise superstar. I mean, still, though, he remains humble, determined to improve, and dedicated to maximizing his immense potential.
Gordon dishes to Evans. Davis gets a wide-open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors leading by 4. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. It's stolen by Curry. Back to Iguodala. They double-team Curry. And it's Omer Ashik with the foul.
You know, it's really a bit surprising that the coach kept him on the floor this long. And because he did, he's picked up his 3rd foul now.
The team's 3rd.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside Curry.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
From deep three-point range, Curry with another miss.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
And his former coach, Monty Williams, played with some greats. Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing. He says he sees that same desire to dominate in Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he wants to be great and doesn't see himself as a finished product, which is a good thing. That means he's going to continue to stay humble and hungry and put the work in.
Well, last season, Quincy Pondexter was moved to the Pelicans. He really took off after the trade and played some of his best basketball to date.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
And he gets the bucket.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
Outside Curry. Stolen away. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Anthony Davis.
Pondexter last year was very valuable after the trade. Career highs, Clark, and points and minutes played for him with the Pels.
Yeah, and you know, he showed he can really be a 3 and D guy. Shot over 40% from deep with the Pelicans and defended pretty much every position on the perimeter.
Warriors leading by 8. Thompson passes to Bogut. Curry sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 18 points in the game. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
He hits the second from the line. Green with a screen for Curry. They double-team Curry. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Outside Curry. Launches a three. Iguodala dishes to Curry. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Pelicans shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Guys, you want to talk about one tough guy? How about the Turkish hammer, Ashik? Tremendous rebounder. A space eater in the paint. So long.
That's a great way to describe him, Kevin. Last year he finished 4th in the league in rebounds per minute. Plus he's always lurking as a shot blocker.
He is. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here. To start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Releases. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pelicans trail by 15.
And, you know, going back to Ashik, I mean, he's not just a big, immobile guy. I mean, he's got really good flexibility, and that's helped him develop some post moves at the offensive end. He's no longer Mr. Dunk or nothing. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Green passes to Curry. On the wing, it's Iguodala. No good on the three.
And going back to Amir Ashik's toughness, you can see it in his face. I mean, he's not going to smile at you. He's not going to show you any expression at all. Just a cold-blooded monster on the floor.
Screen by Bogut. Here's Curry with the three. They get it back. Bogut kicks to Curry. Fires from deep. Thompson dishes to Curry. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's off on the second. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Gordon are the guard set. The shot-blocking pair of Davis and Ashik inside. And it's Pondexter in at the 3. Here's Curry, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Here's Curry after Eric Gordon's bucket. Dishes to Bogut. He kicks to Thompson. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 6.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Gordon kicks to Davis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 11.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Evans attacking. Goes up again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see. And guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
And back to Tyreke Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. That 7-foot wingspan, that arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards, too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And Kevin, you know, it's funny. A lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong, he's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence, and it gives you an interesting mix. I mean, he's one of the more unique, multifaceted guys we have in our league.
And the basket by Curry.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
It's tipped. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From 11. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Now here's Bogut. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Pelicans have gone 50% from the floor in the 2nd quarter, 3 of 6. Gordon, the pass to Ashe. Looking to end the run. And that's collected by Bogut. Bogut's got 6 rebounds in the game. Curry with it. He has 31. The dish now to Bogut. He feeds it to Thompson. Bogut kicks to Iguodala. The 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here. That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Now here's Iguodala. Green with a screen on Evans. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. Green kicks to Curry. Lets it go with the 3. That's good. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now here's Curry. 37 points for him. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul.
Eric Gordon. First personal foul, team's first.
Curry dishes to Bogut. Iguodala outside. Back to Bogut. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. Evans with some nice D. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the 2nd quarter so far. Deep 2 from Pondexter. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Curry outside. The shot is off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. On the wing, Iguodala shoots. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one's on Evans.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Now here's Curry. 1:33 left in the 2nd quarter. Good on the shot. Curry's got 39.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
We left in the first half of basketball. And Tyreke Evans is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You never want to point the finger at one person in a team game as to why a team is struggling, but his 5 turnovers have slowed down what the offense has tried to do.
Now here's Curry. He's got 39. There's the triple. Good. Curry's got 42 in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after one or two wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
From deep, that falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Curry's got 45 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Davis kicks to Ashik. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ashik. Six-second difference between the shot and game clock. Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a sword there. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
No good on the triple. It's stolen by Bogut. Evans with the steal. And so a pretty lot.
Thank you, Kip.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 48 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from three, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Yeah, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's five as we get into the second half.
His fourth, first team.
Curry outside. Can't get it to go. The Pelicans shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. Thompson outside. And it's Bogut atop the key. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Shot clock at 5. Evans against Curry. There's Green with the three. Pelicans with the rebound. Ashik's got 5 rebounds tonight. That's a 2 from Gordon. Green with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Here's Evans. Feeds to Davis. Puts up a 3.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far. Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Curry against Gordon. Curry kicks to Green. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And that's Evans penetrating. Count that one.
Tyreke Evans.
So it's the Warriors now. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Curry with the 3, and it's good. Curry's got 51.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Ashik, the pass to Pondexter. Stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up. And Davis pulls it down. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Soft touch off the glass. Davis has got 15.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Curry. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Evans, good.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Kept alive.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Gordon, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gordon's got 9. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
Now Ashik, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep, and he gets the bucket. Ashik's got 4 this quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And Davis puts it in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
The Warriors have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. The drive by Green. Here's Iguodala. Missed inside.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You've got to improvise sometimes.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And he gets it to go. Curry's got 54 points.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
And Tyreek Evans is going to pick up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest. These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak. And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Here's Evans. He has 6. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut. And it's Gordon missing.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Pondexter kicks to Gordon. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Poked away. And Asha kicks to Pondexter. And he banks in the layup. Pondexter's got 7 points in the game.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why you get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And Davis can't get it to go.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
New Orleans gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, no good by Golden State. The Pelicans shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Ashik with the bucket.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
They double-team Curry. Green kicks to Curry. Tries it from 9, and he hits the jumper for 2. Curry's got 59 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And it's Davis missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Curry against Evans. Curry kicks to Bogut. Pass to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Evans up top. Covered by Iguodala. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Well, fortunately for him, it really doesn't matter anymore. They've got this thing sewed up. Just sit back and enjoy.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Clark setting up the half-court offense now.
But, Kevin, that's where they've struggled. I mean, their fast break game has been productive, but in the half court, they've left a bit to be desired.
Yeah, they've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half court.
And Davis throws it down.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there, the steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's the Warriors with the ball on the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Davis and Ashik in the middle. Gordon and Pondexter are the wingmen, and it's Evans in at the point guard position. And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin, and a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. Davis with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Misses off the right iron.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Inside. Here's Iguodala. Bogut at the elbow.
You know, one thing we saw a lot of last season during the playoffs was the hack-a-shack plan, pretty much purposely fouling a poor free throw shooter. A lot of differing opinions on it, as it wasn't fun to watch for the viewers, but many feel it's a legitimate part of the game if it works.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
For New Orleans, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Ashik. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors shooting here about 46% for the game. The hack-a-shack or the hack-a-Jordan or the hack-a-whatever being a focus of the playoffs last season. We saw it up close and personal. It opened up a debate, Greg, on whether or not it should be allowed. What do you think?
You know, it's a touchy subject. I remember last summer, or spring, I should say, the commissioner touched upon it. You know, one of the concerns is, do you want to change a rule for an entire league when it basically affects two players? And so it's something that you got to be sensitive to. But to your point, the fans don't want to see that ugly style of basketball.
It's boring. It slows the game down. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Warriors?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Gordon dishes to Ashik. Shot to stop the run, and it's Spates with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Golden State moving it around. Curry passes to Spates. Stolen by Evans. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Gordon's running, and he gets it to go. 21 points for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Asik pulls it in. Asik's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Inside, Bogut kicks to Thompson. And there's the pass to Curry. He dishes it to Spates. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Thompson passes to Spates. Iguodala wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And they double up Gordon. There's the feed to Pondexter. And Thompson sends it back. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. He's off on the first.
And guys, more and more, we're seeing the league try to protect the health of the players. I mean, you see the evidence on the court. Over the last 5 years, the league has cut down the number of cameramen along the baselines in half, giving these great athletes a little more runway to land safely.
The Pelicans shooting for the game at 42%. Evans attacking, no good. Nice D from Bogut. Iguodala dishes to Spates. Here's Curry. Shoots it up. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. And here are the Pelicans now. Here's Davis. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
To the middle, here's Gordon. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Spates the pass to Iguodala. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him. The league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense, so that does leave him more energy for the defensive game.
Really just a tremendous day for him, and if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Checking out the game Andre Iguodala is having, he has 8 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is. And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
Curry dishes to Iguodala. Bogut kicks to Iguodala. And Curry has it in the corner. The tray, and the basket good. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter. And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish, Clark, to a fault.
Yeah, and a great athlete and ball handler. I think he could be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor.
They double-team Curry. To the middle. Passes it to Thompson.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul. Well, we all know that #1 overall picks are incredibly valuable. I mean, they can change the course and face of an entire franchise. Last season, the playoffs were full of teams that featured #1 overall picks.
Kicks it to Bogut. It's Curry outside, and that one's good.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And the basket by Gordon.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
Greg, we don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Curry. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And guys, teams with the #1 overall pick tend to go very deep in the playoffs. Just the nature of how the NBA lottery and rebuilding structure works.
Yeah, and in the playoffs last season, every team in the conference semis but one had a #1 overall pick on their roster. So that one team was the Grizzlies. And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Pondexter. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Gordon. Pass to Ashik. Back to Gordon. Takes a three. Gordon with another miss. Iguodala left side. From deep three-point range, and it's Stephen Curry with a three. That's a 2 from Gordon. Again, the miss by Gordon. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave.
Yes, Kevin, here with